Hi, my name's Elaine and I come from Scotland. I have MRKH type 2. I found out when I was 17 that I had MRKH. When I was first told, I was in hospital and I just had a laparoscopy, which is a little insertion where you put a camera in and have a look. And when I woke up, they told me that I had ovaries, fallopian tubes, but I had no uterus, and the vaginal opening was very small, like a dimple. I didn't take it in at first. I was quite confused, and I didn't know what impact it was going to have on my life, because I'd been out with boys and guys. I'd kissed guys and we'd fooled around in that, but I never really thought anything of it. I didn't think there was anything different about me. I'd had many investigations for my bladder and no one had noticed anything, so I didn't think there was anything wrong. The first thing they did to help me was they suggested dilation. It was one of the new methods at the time. It was back in the early 80s. And I was given it was like a secretary's chair, and it had a bicycle seat on it, and I had to insert different sizes of dilators inside and just sit and rock back and forth. My mum and dad had put a lock on my door, so my brothers and my sister couldn't come in to give me some privacy. I hated that chair. I remember every day sitting on that chair and I would think about everything that was wrong. It was very upsetting at times, and it put me into a bit of a depression. I wondered why I had to do this. I used to think of my friends, they were going out and having fun. They were going out with guys. They were telling me stories, everything they'd done. And I was sitting there quiet, not knowing. And then my sister fell pregnant, and I got really upset. And I remember thinking, I'll never ever be able to say that to someone, that I've got a baby, I'm pregnant. I always thought I'd be able to give that good news and say to my mum and dad that we'll go be an aunt and granddad and have the big reveal, but I never had that. And my sister involved me in everything to do with being pregnant, but I was still jealous. I would go down to her house drunk at night. I would call her names. In fact, I went to a very dark place at the very beginning. But she was lovely. She held my hand, she cuddled me, she let me listen to the baby's heartbeat. But I was very confused. It was a very difficult time. But dilation worked for me, and so did doing it naturally with my boyfriend. That worked that year, and everything like that seemed quite normal. The only big focus in my life at that time was children. But it is a very confusing time when you get told. And you're kind of numb. I was really numb. I tried to put it in the back of my mind. I tried to forget about it. I tried to carry on normally at first. But when I went to my bed at night and shut my eyes, it was all that was going in my head. I didn't know how I was going to be received by people. But I've never once had a man who thought anything different. I've never even noticed, to be honest. I've never noticed. And I'm quite lucky that way. I'm quite an open person. And I did tell most people. I didn't have a name for it back then. I was just told that I was born without a uterus and I would have to stretch the vaginal opening, which I did. And I didn't know I had a name. But now knowing the name has helped me incredibly. Finding a group of women online has helped me incredibly. And I hope that all the young women that see this realise you're just as important as everyone else. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. The confusion is hard to cope with. The understanding how this condition will affect you is very difficult. It's hard because there's not everybody that you can talk to, but find someone to confide in. Try and focus your mind into the good things that you have, and look forward to a life without children until that time where you feel like you want to go down that road. But yeah, the first year is very difficult. Thank you.